Hey everyone, Robot here. In this video I'm going to share 4 tips I wish I would have known when I started playing Survivor in Dead by Daylight. This video is geared towards beginners, and I assume you have a basic understanding of the gameplay for Survivor and Killer. But if you have any questions about DBD in general, you can leave them in the comment section below. Or you can come catch me on stream on Twitch and ask there as well. I stream DBD almost every day and love talking to people about the game. Also, if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. I will continue to upload content like this. So let's get into it. The first tip is learn to look around you. If you don't learn to look around, whether that's while in a chase or otherwise, you won't know if the killer is coming towards you. If you just look in front and never behind or around you, it will be very easy for the killer to gain distance on you. He can be a bit daunting at first, especially if you're not used to third-person gaming, but the sooner you learn, the better. It will make DBD more enjoyable in my opinion, because you will actually run to places where you can loop the killer. Looping is a very important thing to learn so you can waste the killer's time while other survivors are doing other things around the map. Practice changing your camera angles often so you get familiar with it. I know you don't want to get injured or killed and feel like looking right in front of you at all times will help you get away from the killer. But killers are faster than survivors, except for Nurse. But not knowing where the killer is will actually get you killed faster. Again, the sooner you learn, the longer you'll last in matches. The second tip is always have an exit plan. Always know which way you would run if the killer comes to where you are while you're repairing a gen, cleansing a totem, opening a chest, or even healing someone. There may not be a safe place nearby, but even if you get injured by the killer when you first start running, you can try to make your way into a tile and loop them to make them waste a little bit of time. Try not to run to a dead zone, where there are no tiles to loop the killer. Be aware of your surroundings and roam with the purpose of getting to a spot where you can make the killer waste time, so that your teammates have the time to do gens, cleanse totems, or go for saves. If you see people working on gens while you're running from the killer, don't take the killer to them. Try to keep the killer with you as long as you can to help your teammates out. The third tip is get familiar with tiles. Tiles are the structures that spawn around the map that have pallets, walls, and windows. There's a finite number of tile designs in DBD, and the same tiles will spawn in different maps. They may not spawn in the same location every time, but once you get familiar with them, you'll learn where windows, walls, and pallets are, which will help you hide from the killer or loop them. Pay attention to the layout of the tiles when you play, and it'll make a big difference when you start learning how to loop killers. The fourth tip is play as killer. I won't get too much into this one because I have a whole video about how playing as killer can improve your Survivor gameplay, which you can watch by clicking on the card on the upper right corner of your screen. But I'll say this, if you focus on playing Survivor only, it will take you a while before you learn how to counter killers. I'm not saying you won't know how to do it, or you will learn how to do it, but playing as killer will definitely help you learn their strengths and weaknesses, and use that information when you play. If you wonder why killers know exactly where to go after hooking someone, or how they were able to track you down so fast, if you play killer, it will help you figure it out. I'll end the video with a bonus tip. That is, how to find gens in Lery's Memorial Institute. It's usually harder to find gens in indoor maps compared to outdoor maps. To find gens in Lery's, you might think, well, just run around looking in each room, which is of course one way to do it. But an easier way is looking at the signs above the doors. If the sign is off, that means there isn't a gen inside that room. If the sign is flashing, that means there is a gen that hasn't been repaired yet. And if the sign is lit, that means the gen in that room has been repaired already. Pretty cool, huh? And that is all. I hope these tips help you on your quest to improve at Survivor in Dead by Daylight. And remember, if you have any questions about this video or anything else regarding DBD, you can leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.